Hello guys, this is Dorian J, and this is my first build on YouTube, and the build is called the MasterBlaster. The MasterBlaster is basically a Fujiforcer build that uses shotguns to deal great damage and also offer good support. Let's get to it. So in the MasterBlaster, we're not using anything from the Mastermind skill tree. We'll be using Enforcer skills, so we're going to be using Transporter for moving bags, Underdog for a nice defense and damage bonus when we're getting surrounded within 18 meters, Stun Resistance just for the flash to last longer, the Shotgun Impact for the 8th version, 35% more damage with shotguns, Die Hard, which allows us to use our primary weapon in Bleed Out. We won't use the 8th version of Die Hard, and I will explain to you afterwards why. Shotgun CQB allows you to reload your shotgun 50% more faster, and we're also going to bring the ammo. With Ammo Specialist Aced, we're going to be able to bring 2 bags of ammo fully stocked. We'll be using fully loaded to get as many ammo back as possible from the pickups. Note that the 8th version doesn't work with the special ammo, such as explosive. And we'll be using Overkill, which gives us a nice 75% damage bonus when we kill an enemy, and which lasts 5 seconds. In the Technician skill tree, we're not going to be using anything. In the goals, we're going to be using the basic skill, Sprinter for additional dodge and speed, Fast Hands for faster interaction with loot bags. We're going to be using Shinobi, because when we're going to be using the Iron Sight, we're going to be walking faster. And also when you're going to be moving bags, since you cannot run with most of the bags, such as gold and money, you'll be able to move them faster with Shinobi. Cleaner gives you a 5% damage against special enemies, just the basic version. This is the only interest regarding to that skill. And we're going to be using Calburlo just to take less damage when we fall on the ground, and we'll get back that HP really quick with Grinder. Next is the Fugitive skill tree. We're going to be using Hidden Blade just to get as low concealment as possible. Next, I've put in Thick Skin Basic. This is just to get to the upper levels, so you can use this, or you can use Daredevil Basic just for increased climbing speed. Or you could go with Sixth Sense if you want to stealth the mission before you go loud. You also have Duck and Cover, which increases your dodge when you're crouching. You have Run and Gun, 10% additional speed, and you have the 8th version, which makes it so you're not slowed down when you're aiming down sights, which pairs well with Shinobi Basic, so you're going to be walking faster with this skill. Next we have Brother's Keepers. This is usually not a skill that I use. I just use it for getting to Swan Song. You could use something else, such as Winston Wolf here, or any skill that you'd like, as long as you get to the upper level. Of course, we're using Swan Song, really nice skill. It allows you to clear a room when you're dead, because you can fight for 9 seconds without using your ammo, and with the Mosconi it's going to be a really nice skill. You can also get your mates back up with this skill, and you can, for example, repair drills when you're under heavy fire. We're going to be using next Low Blow and Sneaky Bastard. Low Blow gives us additional crit chance, Sneaky Bastard gives us additional dodge chance, and both of these skills, if aced, they can only be used if you have under 25 concealment at their maximum capacity. So this is what you're going to be doing. Bullseye Basic, just because I like to have additional armor regen. I will also make a quick note here about this skill, is that it refreshes your armor every 2 seconds. This is why we're not using Die Hard Aced, because we don't need armor recovery rate, basically, because we are already recovering really fast with this skill. And this skill basically allows us to refresh what's called Armor Gate. Armor Gate, for example, if you face a green dozer with a shotgun, or a green unit with a shotgun, and it shoots at you one time, you won't get down immediately. You will lose your armor, but you will never lose health. This obviously does not work with snipers. Snipers get through your armor gate and attack your health with one shot. And same goes for a lot of units, but I find this skill offers a lot of good survivability. Next, we're going to be taking a look at the perk deck Grinder here, which is the one we're going to be using, and nothing else basically. So as you may know, Grinder basically what it does is, if you're running with a suit, as we are, you will get health regen every time you shoot someone, and it will be in the order of 4 HP with each stack. So the more you shoot an enemy, the quicker you will regen your health. We're using this so we don't rely on first aid kits and we don't rely on anything else. Of course, if you go down 3 times, don't forget to heal yourself with doctor bags, but this basically allows us to take ammo bags, which is so much nicer for the team. Now I'm gonna just show you a variation of this build quickly. The Fujiforcer with the drills. So we're gonna take Sneaky Bastard and Low Blow Basic this time. So you wanna stay under 5 concealment. We will be taking drills with this build. This is the main point. So if nobody in your team has drills, you can bring them as well. And I've just put 2 points in Mastermind just to have a little bit more stamina. These were just points, spare points that I had to spend. Now we're gonna move on to the armor. Armor, you're gonna want to be using a 2-piece suit and nothing else. I've tested the build with the lightweight ballistic vest, but it really doesn't make up for the 2-piece suit, sadly. So you'll be restricted to that only. And you'll bring the aced ammo bags, of course, during your missions. As for weapons, this is the weapon you're going to be using. You have other options, of course, but the Mosconi here, this is a 25 concealment Mosconi, so this means that we don't put any ammo because this is our way to deal damage. We are using one of the 2 here. You can use whatever you like. You know, I could actually change that and revert it to a short barrel. It doesn't matter because they have exactly the 2 same stats. And basically what it does, it gives you more concealment. So you choose one of the 2. And why do we use 1 instead of 2 is that it gives us way much more accuracy. We're at 44, and if we were to use both of them, it would be at 28. Now onto the secondary, we're going to be using a HE round judge for dealing with dozers, stunning them, and shields. You can shoot on the shield and it will basically die. We use then the special HE round, which requires the shotgun pack DLC. We use the kink rounds compensator to get way much more accuracy. We use the compact laser module. This is up to you, you can take it off, but don't use anything else as it will add concealment. And decide if you want to use one, feel free to do so. I don't use it because I prefer without it. If you're playing the other variation of the build, the Fujiforcer with the drill, what you can do is also take a light crossbow. It's a really nice weapon for stunning and killing shields. And as a secondary, you're gonna want to use the Loco. Loco here, without any special ammunition, this will be our primary way to do damage. I don't use any barrel for maximum concealment. I use a laser. That laser doesn't add concealment, so that's good. The straight grip, you want to be using the extended magazine. I don't use any sight on the shotgun. You want to use the tactical shorty stock for additional concealment, and the upper receiver for additional shells. This puts you at 4 concealment, which is the max bonus for both of Low Blow and Sneaky Bastard. You have other combination, I will show you one quickly. You also have, with Fujiforcer, the possibility to play with the M1014, which you can mod as it is here. Long barrel, the shark teeth nozzle, the compact laser module, no sights, and the collapse stock for additional concealment. If you take this weapon, then you can also move on and take your HE round judge back. You will see that we're sitting at 26, which is we lose 1% of the bonus from Sneaky Bastard and Low Blow, but you can also use a judge that doesn't have a barrel on it, and then you will be under 22. This judge is exactly like the other one, except that I haven't used any barrel here. This is it for the video. Of course, as melee you want to use, sorry I forgot about this, you want to use the buzzer for the cloakers. This is for me to, to be able to stun them. This is the best that you can use. Anyway, thanks for watching and hope you have a great day, Heisters.